Hi guys, welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next video we're going to take a look at another one of the figures that has been re-released as part of the 40th anniversary wave for The Empire Strikes Back, and this time it is the Bespin Han Solo. Now, before we look at this one, we shall take a look at the packaging. This one comes in. As you see, I've got the standard issue variant, which is the regular display box. There is of course the 40th anniversary release, which has just come out now, and I will just put a picture of it there. It's basically just a vintage collection card back with the same figure in, so that you got a choice between one or the other to get. But there's a good look at him from the film, really capturing that essence of Harrison Ford there, as well as being the Bespin / Hoth Han Solo. And on the back you have the bio there, so while the camera focuses on that, you can then pause and read what it says. I'll just hold it still. There you go. You can then read that all. So yeah, that's all to say about that. It's all pretty much the same as before when it comes to the packaging, and it's the same when it comes to the 40th anniversary. It's just basically vintage collection style. So that's basically what it is. But we get to the figure, and this was, when I bought this was without a doubt probably my favourite Han Solo figure ever to be released in the Black Series line, because this is my favourite variant of Han Solo. As you see, I've kind of got him in his default Battlefront pose from Battlefront 2, and it just really sits in showing him the smuggler form, and it was one of my most desired versions of Han to get in the Black Series, so that's a good one to have here. But that look first, that facial sculpt, it really captures Harrison Ford in The Empire Strikes Back there. I think they've done a fantastic job, Hasbro. Like, this is just before the photo reel came into play, because this was from 2018. So that was about when they started testing with, I think they started testing with it when this figure came out, because we had Admiral Piet and General Viers, and they really captured them into getting them in connection with the movie. But that's really good, and as is the rest of him all the way down, like his Corellian stripe on his brown pants, and the dark boots as well, and even the blaster. We do have the DL-44 included with him. It's a shame that's the only accessory that this figure includes, because I thought, considering it being Empire Strikes Back, I thought it would be nice if they included like the oxygen masks from the asteroid scene, because there's of course the moment when they're in the asteroid and Leia and Chewbacca go outside to see what's going on. They're all wearing oxygen masks. I think that would have been nice just to have a little extra accessory with this, because the blaster is the sole accessory that this figure comes with, and I think it's a bit of a letdown to the figure just to have the plain DL-44 blaster pistol. But they did make it episode specific. There's some slight differences to the blaster in episode 5 as opposed to in episode 4. But it's only a slight difference, but that's fine. They've sculpted that specifically, which I like. But you can get this figure into great poses for being in the movie, because you've got the one I've got him in now, and the one I just had him in earlier, the Battlefront 2 style pose. And as I said again, default Battlefront 2 outfit this is as well. And the darkness, just everything good to make it just as good figure. It's almost like it's out of Battlefront 2 video game. Like I said that when I reviewed the Black Series Archive Anakin last year as well. It's kind of like it's just come out of the game. And that is the same with this figure, just almost out of the game. Really well sculpted and really well done. So of course the blaster can be taken out and can be plugged into the holster, which actually can be taken out the side of the boot trousers this time. I don't think they've had a Han Solo before that can do that. So that's something new. But the blaster slots in nicely. It's a bit of a squeeze considering everything that's on it, which I'll just have to look at myself to deal with. But yeah, it does fit in, and then you can just bring the strap over, which is just proving to be a bit of an effort right here, right now. But yeah, it is a bit shorter for the blaster hilt, because it doesn't quite, the cable doesn't quite reach around to go straight in. So that is, just let the camera please focus on that camera. Let me just cover my face with it. So let's see what it's doing. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't quite fit all the way down, but it sort of does far enough there, so you can have Han Solo sort of in his regular poses, like when he's talking to Leia or something like that. You can have a hallway scene in Empire Strikes Back when he's talking to Leia, or like you can put him with Chewbacca and have a Falcon setting going on, or even there's open opportunities for this figure for what you can do if you're doing dioramas with him. I usually have him posed with Leia and Lando on the shelf behind me, where I usually keep my Black Series figures. It's above camera, so it's out of the way, you don't really see it. But yeah, that one I usually have. I will shoot another collection update soon because I've got plenty to show off in another one of these. But as I said, this one's now out, available in both waves, 40th anniversary and standard black series. That's available. They're both available in stock at Star Action Figures. So if you want to pick yourself up one of these, if you haven't got one yet, you have a choice of two. So, or if you want to get one open and want a card, I'd recommend keeping the 40th anniversary one carded. But yeah, that's all kind of there. But yeah, all in all, great figure. But the bad thing is, the only letdown is the lack of accessories. Just like that's all I'm saying. That's what is wrong with this. But the articulation is just as great as well. The same standard ball joint hinge at the neck, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinged elbows, ball hinged wrists, ball jointed torso, ball hinged hips, which is limited on this one because of the blaster, which is probably another reason it's ideal. It can be taken out. You can actually stretch it out a bit further. So that's an ideal addition there. Double joints at the knees and a ball joint rocker at the ankle. So yeah, it's a really good figure, really worth having on the display, and is worth, if you're an Empire Strikes Back fan, you really want to build up your collection of figures specifically from that one, this is a must-have in your collection. And even if you're a Han Solo figure collector, this one is a must-have as too. Just everything about it is great, and I'm thrilled to have it. You know what I mean? I got it in the first, I think at the first bash I got it about 6 months after it came out, but it's still really a really good figure, and I've just figured I'd review it now because it's been released in tie-in with the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, and everything about it is so good. I think that's what matters. So yeah, it's Han Solo from the Black Series, also available in the 40th anniversary line, so get yourself down there in that description, buy yourself one of them, or one of each, whatever you want to get, and basically build your collection up with that. Do leave a like, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All links are down there in the description below. I'll see you next time.